When you try to get your ex back, 9 out of 10 people make one or more of the mistakes when getting your ex back that I'll mention in this video. Both men and women who make such mistakes usually get unwanted results. Mistake number 1, finding your ex, following your ex, and even harassing your ex. When trying to win your ex-partner back, the first action that most people undertake is to search. This seems to be the most sensible answer and is the first thing that friends and family advise. If you love her, go after her or him and ask for another opportunity. The more you look for your former minors, the better your chances of getting this person back. The best thing you can do in the face of your ex-partner's rejection is to distance yourself too. This may seem contradictory and questionable, but it is a proven fact. If you stop looking for your ex, there are great chances that he will start looking for you. If he does not look for you, at least he will be much more receptive and willing to return to you when the opportune moment to act. Mistake number 2, calling your ex or texting at all hours. This error is very much related to the previous one. Some men and women face estrangement from their ex by physically distancing themselves as well, but seek to sustain contact through phone calls or text messages. Others even stay online for a long time waiting for their ex to sign into the instant messenger of their Facebook account or other social network, and as soon as they log in, when they are already making contact, asking them to reflect on their decision and come back. Mistake number 3, buying gifts from him. Buying gifts for your ex is perhaps the most unforgivable of mistakes. Even so, it is one of the most popular strategies when it comes to reconquering. If you are someone who thinks that a nice and expensive gift will be enough to get your ex back with you after asking you to finish, maybe you should consider it a little more before making that decision. First of all, a gift will only show how needy you are, so maybe your ex will find the gift very nice, but that will not change her perception of you as a person. Mistake number 4, seeking the support of your friends. Since both were a couple, they must have friends in common. Surely you know their friends and she or he knows your friends, at least those closest to you. When the relationship ends and one of the two wants to recover the other, it is very common that you turn to that circle of friends to get some kind of help. Of course, you can take advantage of that circle of friends, but it will not be asking for their support and intercession. Doing so will only demonstrate how needy you are of this person and help them discover that they have made a good decision in promoting the breakup. Mistake number 5, trying to convince your ex to come back. It is so easy for men and women to argue logical reasons to re-establish the relationship. You have a lot of love to offer him, you will work hard so that nothing is ever missing, you will always be faithful to him, you propose to start something serious and lasting, etc. The problem with logical arguments is that they don't have enough power to influence your ex's unconscious desires. Normally, when a person decides to end the relationship, it is because there are unmet needs on an emotional level, and it is not with logical arguments how those needs can be met. Mistake number 6, accepting your friendship. Typical romantic soap opera scene. When a couple's relationship ends, the classic almost always comes out, "Let's continue being friends." The other party accepts the friendship in the hope that by being friends he can continue to frequent his ex and thus have the possibility of reconquering her, someday. But if you look at it from another perspective, accepting his friendship gives control to your ex. By accepting to be his friend, you are falling into one of the greatest psychological hoops. You are reducing your value, breaking the law of scarcity, and you could almost tell yourself that by burying all your hopes of getting your ex back. Mistake number 7, arguing. When practically everything has been tried without success, some people resort to an additional resource, arguing. They look for their ex, they try to convince them with logical arguments to re-establish the relationship. They make calls to them that they do not answer and messages that are not returned. Finally one day they meet and he or she changes strategy. Now, far from trying to convince them, begins a discussion, claiming you for all unanswered calls, unanswered messages, and many other things. But arguing rarely works. The arguing person does nothing but demonstrate his helplessness and despair, both qualities very unattractive to any woman and man. We bring you the knowledge of great experts and people who have managed to win back your ex and who can also help you in this difficult time. Take advantage of our experience and our proven strategy. Subscribe, share and comment. Thanks.